I'm getting ready to leave Charlotte and go to Chapel Hill to visit my son and my wife's I-3. It's about a little less than 130 miles if I take the state highway, about 2.5 hours. It's over 140 miles if I take the interstate, but only 2 hours and 20 minutes. Because I want to try two different chargers, I'm going to go up the state highway and come back to the interstate. Let's go. Here's the route I planned with a better route planner. It's taking us up North Carolina Highway 49 from Charlotte to Asheboro, where it wants us to stop for 26 minutes and charge at a Chargepoint charger. I looked, it's in a McDonald's parking lot. Then we're going to go east on US Highway 64 and up US Highway 15501 to Chapel Hill. And then on the way back, it wants us to go up NC Highway 54 to Interstate 85 and over to Greensboro, and going around the bypass south of Greensboro, we're going to stop at a Walmart and charge it at an Electrify America station, and then on down Interstate 85 back home to Charlotte. Starting up the car now. You can see we have 92% charge. I used 90% in the settings for a better route planner, and that should get us to our first charging station with a little less than 50%. Let's check the nav system. And we're going to the dorm in Chapel Hill, and it says that if we didn't charge on the way, it's just barely in range. Let's see how this does. Here we are at our first charging stop. We started with 92% instead of the 90% we told a better route planner, and we actually have less charge, about 41% instead of the 46% it said we would get. So let's charge up and continue. Alright, it's my first time using a Chargepoint app. I'm gonna say, alright, it says plug in. Let's do this. We're plugged in and we're charging. It says to full, we've got 34 minutes. We've already added a mile, and it started at around 34 kilowatts per hour, and it's been slowly climbing. It's around 45 now. I think the i3 will charge it up to 50, but so far so good. We were parked outside the dorm. I got here with 51% charge after getting up to 85% in Asheboro. Also discovered that I should get a second battery for my GoPro because it is almost dead from all the time-lapse video I took on the way up. So we won't have much more video for this trip, but it was a learning experience. Well, after taking my son around out to lunch and to the grocery store around Chapel Hill, we are down to 44.5% charge, and we are headed to the Electrify America station in Greensboro. So here we go. Well, we made it to Walmart with exactly 7%. I was expecting the range extender to kick on and start using gas to feed the electric battery any minute, but it never did. So let's check out this new Electrify America station. This station is quite impressive. It's like it has a bank of 8 chargers. Let's see how we do. We're plugged in, and the machine says initiating charge. I just happened to back into one that was a 350 kilowatt, which this car can't take. I think it can go, the highest it can go is 50 kilowatts. But it should be okay. Let's see. Looks like it's authorized. Oh, and I have to hit continue for it to work, which is a little weird. And it's charging. We've got 7% battery. It's heading toward 80. It's up to 30 kilowatts. 30, 40. Let's see how high it goes. Looks like it's not going to go much higher than 45 kilowatts. Oh well, that'll do. All right, I'm going to go find something to drink while the car charges. So I checked, and there's a McDonald's in the Walmart, but I had a smoothie from McDonald's this morning when I stopped to charge. So on the other side of this Lowe's is a Highway 55 burgers, fries, shakes little diner, and I got a Butterfinger shake. So I also got a notice from the Electrify America app that I would be at 80% charge in 25 minutes while I was waiting for my shake a few minutes ago. So we're going to come on over here because, as you can see, it looks like rain. The weather app says there's a good chance of rain by 5. It's a little after 4 now. And we're home with 13.5% charge. It was 70 miles an hour, and I was setting the cruise control to 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, so we were in comfort mode while we were on the interstate. So we used more electricity than the route planner anticipated, but we still got home okay. I did peel off from the interstate when we got to northeast Charlotte and came overland because it was more direct. It saved 5 miles, and it only cost me 3 extra minutes. Local knowledge saved me some electricity there. But we made it without using any gas in the range extender. So I declare this a successful trip. So we beat the rain back, and with electricity to spare. Good car.